Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James and free agency trade rumors regarding the Lakers. This has been a weird free agency for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. There's no other way of sugarcoating it. I never seen this type of free agency from this Lakers ever when it comes down to it, and that mainly has to do with the CBA and the rules and them having so many roster spots, and they have to make some trades, and some teams are fleecing the Lakers for first round picks to get make some room for them. But it's just craziness that's going on when it comes to the NBA and the Los Angeles Lakers and free agency. So this is just now a waiting game scenario now, but there is some hope now. There's some hope that we can honestly talk about when it comes to what LeBron did last night, and that is he took a pay cut. He took a pay cut to stay with the Los Angeles Lakers, of course, but at the same time help out the Lakers when it comes to free agency moves and potential trades that they can free up, so they can go after some top free agents in the free agency market. So um, before I get into it, please be sure to like this live stream. And of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to ZSN on YouTube and hit that notification bell, like this live stream. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. LeBron James taking a pay cut. Now, some of you may look at that and saying, okay, he only took a 3 million, 2.5, 3 million pay cut. Well, that kind of gives the Lakers a bit of some breathing room, if you will. That kind of frees up the Lakers some mid-level exception, taxpayer mid-level exception type of wiggle room when it comes to signing some free agents that are still around when it comes to just trying to improve this roster. So for me, that's kind of like good for LeBron, I guess, for helping the Lakers out. Even though he there was speculation that he was going to sign a 104 million dollar contract, but now he's like 101 million or something like that. It's a weird situation. This is all according to Shams Charania. You guys can check it out on all of my social media sites. I posted it on social media, even on the community tab, if you guys want to go check that out. So go check it out. I really appreciate it. But when it comes down to it, this was a type of situation where, the Lakers just have to make something happen, make some moves. There is some indications that there's still some interest that the Lakers want to trades. When it comes to Jeremy Grant, it's still available for the Lakers to make a trade with the Portland Trailblazers. Now they're still asking for the Lakers' first round picks. I am on the impression that the Lakers should not waste those two first round picks to go get Jeremy Grant. In my opinion, I think if anything, you will get a better value if you get like a better player. Not to say that Jeremy Grant is a scrub or anything, but at the same time, he's not worthy of a two first round pick trade. Okay, if the Lakers, if anything, they should go get somebody like a Lauri Markkanen, who is still available for trades. Now, we did saw breaking news yesterday that DeMar DeRozan has been traded to the Sacramento Kings. Now, the Kings, after this move, they kind of move up within the standings when it comes to the Western Conference now. Now, it sort of remains to be seen if they are going to be like the top contenders for a title or anything. But they're in toe to toe with Denver. They are pretty up there with Dallas at this point. So after getting DeMar DeRozan, they are in pretty good hands right now when it comes to the standings. Unfortunate for us, we couldn't get DeMar DeRozan, and it is what it is. It's the type of situation where Lakers didn't have the cap space, they didn't have the money to. After a couple of days ago, when Lakers had an opportunity to offer that much money to DeMar DeRozan, but instead they focused all their efforts on Klay Thompson. But now after LeBron signed his contract, the Lakers at this point are within the mid-level taxpayer mid-level exception spending limit. So, and they only have one roster spot open for them to make any type of moves out there. So, I'm on the impression that maybe the Lakers will make a trade than they do when it comes to signing somebody. I mean, according to reports this morning, I saw a report that the Lakers are eyeing the potential return of Spencer Dinwiddie and also Gary Trent Jr. Now, I'm on the impression, really, that I would rather get Gary Trent Jr. over Spencer Dinwiddie, but you never know. Maybe they both will come. You never know. Lakers have to free up some cap space or sorry, roster spots for them to go after those type of players. So, but if Gary Trent Jr. if he is available for the Lakers to get it for a taxpayer mid level, then go for it. I mean, he's still available. Nobody has picked him up yet. So the fact that he is still in the rumor mills for the Lakers to get, I mean, I personally will go after him when it comes down to it. So, Spencer Dinwiddie, yeah, he'll be like probably a nice update, if you will, or upgrade, if you will, at the point guard position. If somehow they trade, Gabe Vincent, so that could be a possibility. So I personally think the Lakers should really keep an eye on those two guys if they still are interested in them. But they have to make trades first for them to free up some roster spots for sure. And just got a comment here from E. Kelly. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate the appreciation, the love, support. Thank you so much. But when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this is a situation, where the Lakers are at the moment. We have to give a lot of credit to LeBron to giving us, this type of pay cut, if you will. 2.53 million type of discount for the Lakers to have some wiggle room to sign somebody on a taxpayer mid-level exception. So that is just a situation where that it's really important that Rob Pelinka makes something happen, because this is our seventh day of free agency when it comes to signing somebody. As I already mentioned, DeMar DeRozan has already went to the Kings in a visa trade, and now I'm not sure who is still out there available for Lakers to sign. Like I mentioned, Gary Trent Jr. Is another player that I think Lakers should really consider, and give as much money as you can to lure him in to the Lakers, because he will bring shooting, he will bring defense caliber to the Lakers roster. So, I just think that at that point, it will be a really good situation for the Lakers to, at best, get somebody in free agency. But they have to make some trades first for them to make something happen. I still think Lauri Markkanen is still in play if the Lakers want to give up their 2 first-round picks. I mean, those picks are worthy of a player like that. Not for Jeremy Grant, not for somebody else. At this point, if you get Markkanen for maybe 1 or 2 first-round picks, that would be awesome. Kyle Kuzma, I would love to see him back with the Los Angeles Lakers. I think he'll be another. He was a great fit next to LeBron and Anthony Davis when they won the championship. So, in 2020. So, if anything, he'll be a nice fit. And I just got a comment here from Nico. I hope I said your name right. Who will the Lakers target next? Yeah, I mean, all I've been hearing lately, and it's been kind of the same rumors, is that Kyle Kuzma is an interest for the Lakers. The Washington Wizards are asking for a first round pick. The Lakers 2030 or is it 2031 first round pick. It's a lottery selection, so that is a high prize for somebody like a Kyle Kuzma. I mean, I personally think that, yeah, maybe 1 first round pick is worthy of a Kyle Kuzma, but if you trade your picks, your 2 first round picks just to get him, that is not a need that I think the Lakers should potentially pursue at. So, if anything, I personally want the Lakers to really hold on to those picks as much as they can, so they can get somebody at a higher price, like a Lauri Markkanen or maybe Donovan Mitchell, which I don't see happening whatsoever. He's staying with the Cavaliers, but those are worthy type of picks to give up for those type of players. And you also have to free up some roster spots. So you have to throw in another player and shut off some salary out of your books, so you can go into free agency and sign somebody like a Gary Trent Jr. or somebody like that. So um, it's still out there for Lakers to make. So Kyle Kuzma, Lowry marketing. There is Jeremy Grant, but the Portland Trailblazers are being so stingy or is trying to fleece the Lakers with their two first round picks. If anything, he's not worthy of any of those picks. If anything, you give up second round pick selections for Jeremy Grant. That's just me coming from my perspective, because you're also going to be giving out some players as well. I mean, D'Lo, Rui. I mean, those are really good players, starter players, caliber players, if you're going to give up so much to get Jeremy Grant. So, Lakers have to be very wise when it comes to the first round pick selections. So, um, but yeah, Kyle Kuzma, you know, Lowry marketing. I'm not sure who else is out there for the Lakers to make a trade with, but there's Brook Lopez. He's not worthy of a first round pick. I'm sorry, he's not. The Bucks can really scratch that out. It's not going to happen. If anything, second round pick selections, sure, for Brook Lopez, why not? But if anything, those are the type of picks that's out there. Those are the type of targets that I think Lakers should trade for. And there's Gary Trent Jr. Visa free agency, so that is a possibility. And then there's also Spencer Dinwiddie that I've been hearing Lakers are interested in bringing back. So you never know. Things are going to be very interesting for the Lakers if they're going to make a move today or the next couple of days. It just sort of remains to be seen how the free agency market dries up, or trades as well, how it dries up. So players or teams' expectations will probably lower down for the Lakers to make any sort of trades out there. So we just have to wait and see. It's out there for Lakers to do something, but it's just they're just taking their sweet time when it comes down to it. So we just have to wait and see. From Samuel, welcome to the live stream. We need Levine and Brooke. Yeah, Brooke Lopez. So, yeah, Zach Levine, I love him as a talent. He's a great shooter, great scorer. He will bring a lot to the table. He will be a great fit for this Lakers team, better than DeRozan, if anything. So, but at the same time, guys, what really hurts me when it comes to this trade, if the Lakers do make a trade, is that they have to give up a lot of players to get, Zach Levine. Um, and for big reason, his contract is huge. I mean, the guy is going to make 40 million per year for the next 3 years. I mean, that still remains to be seen if he is still the guy that can shoot, that can score for you. I mean, half the time he's been injured throughout his NBA career with the Chicago Bulls. So, if anything, you have to really hopefully make sure that you're investing so much into this guy. And at this point, I don't really want to give up our first round picks for him. If anything, you can do a pick swap with the Chicago Bulls or something. But at this point, his injuries and his contract really what's really kills me when it comes to his interest for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I hesitant the Lakers to really be cautious when it comes to getting a guy like Levine when it comes down to it. And then Brook Lopez, as I already mentioned, the Bucks are asking for a lot for Brook Lopez when it comes down to it. So first round pick. I mean, the guy is 35 years old. He's up there in age. I mean, I'm not sure if he is the same guy that we admire for the past couple of years when it comes to being a defensive player candidate, a couple of years ago. So if can he still live up to the hype, it sort of remains to be seen. But if anything, second round pick selection, to give up is probably worthy of a Brook Lopez, but we just have to wait and see about that. So, um, my hope is that the Lakers will do something when it comes to trades, but they have to be very wise when it comes to giving up our assets to just be a temporary solution. So, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what the Lakers will do in that particular area of their help to improve the team. So, we just have to wait and see. So Nathaniel, I don't think I don't know who we can sign because we missed out on DeRozan. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks to see DeRozan go into the Kings. If anything, kind of stings. But at the same time, Lakers didn't have the cap space to spend on him. And after first attempt on Rob Pelinka to spend as much as he can before LeBron signed his contract, he kind of missed the ball on that one and did not want to give DeMar DeRozan the type of money that we try to give to Klay Thompson. But it is what it is. LeBron signed his contract, but he did take a pay cut last night. So that is something that the Lakers can probably use to sign somebody on a taxpayer mid-level exception around. I think at this point you can sign him around 7 to 8 million. Because before then it was like you can sign a player for 5 to 6, but now after taking a pay cut with the Lakers, it could be around 8 to maybe 7 million. So that could be a possibility. So, but the Lakers have to free up some roster spots and make some trades to lower their salary cap so they can be under, what was it, the second apron or something? I might be mistaken. So that's still a possibility that they can still do. But remains to be seen who is out there still to be signed. Gary Trent Jr. is still available. The Lakers have been linked to him. There's a report on Bleacher Report right now that's saying that the Lakers are eyeing Brooke Lopez. Sorry, excuse me. No, Brooke Lopez. Sorry. It's eyeing Spencer Dinwiddie and Gary Trent Jr. So those are the two guys the Lakers are eyeing in free agency. After the move that LeBron made for the pay cut. So he's still out there, Gary Trent Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie, he'll be I won't mind if he comes back, but at the same time, you have to give up some roster spots for them to enter it in. And that's why I still think the Lakers will make a trade, but it sort of makes me seeing what is out there for them to make a trade with. So, hopefully other teams don't fleece the Lakers when it comes to making a trade out there. But they're still on the impression of giving up their first round picks to make any type of deal because at this point they're kind of seeing the Lakers as desperate for them to make something happen. So it is what it is. We just have to wait and see about that. But yeah, I mean, Gary Trent Jr. And Spencer Dinwiddie is the interest or what the Lakers are eyeing at in free agency because that's honestly the only players that are out there. I mean, I know there's Sadiq Bey who is still available for the Lakers to make it to sign out there, and they can sign him very low price. I mean, a veteran minimum for sure. So, or maybe a taxpayer mid level. You never know. But yeah, we just have to wait and see about that. Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome to the live stream. Genie Bus needs to sell the Lakers to Shaq. I mean, that'll be awesome. I would love to see Shaq own the Lakers. He has the type of favorability and the type of business mind when it comes to making something happen. But at this point, I see Jeannie Buss still keeping the team as much as she can. It just sort of remains to be seen if she will sell it or not. But if anything, if she needs to sell it to somebody, Shaq will be the perfect owner for the team, and he'll make some moves for sure. I mean, he has a lot of respect from the league and players and ownerships around the NBA, and he has that type of fieldability, in my opinion. And but I'm still going back to what I said is that Jeannie Buss, if anything, will not sell the team because of the legacy of the Buss family and how amazing they are when it comes to what they have done for many, many years in LA and this organization, championships. So I just don't see it happening. I really don't. And if anything, to answer your other response here, I see them firing Rob Pelinka very soon because of the moves that he hasn't made, and we're in our 7th day of free agency. So I don't see him sticking around, but you never know. Jeannie Buss does have a great relationship with him, so it's like maybe he'll stick around for another year or something. But you never know. I hopefully going into next offseason, we hire a new GM in Bob Myers, hopefully, if he's still available by then. But if anything, Rob Pelinka, he could potentially be fired. But yeah, I don't see Ginny selling her team very soon. And if she had to, sure, sell it to Shaq. Why not? Shaq is a very lovable guy. I really appreciate what he does in the NBA, and what he's business and all that. So he's just very funny dude, very great guy. And when you see him in the building, everybody roots for him, and it's just. Um, but yeah, I mean that's what it is right now. So Big Baby Sports, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much for the support and appreciation. Guys, if you haven't yet, go check out Big Baby Sports on YouTube and on Instagram. I know he also has Facebook as well, so follow him on social media, and of course, subscribe to the Big Baby Sports on YouTube, and hit that notification bell for him so you'll be in the know when he goes live. He recently interviewed. The the hold on the what was it? I know he interviewed the Sparks in a press interview, and then there is the Las Vegas Avs or something. So he interviewed he was part of the conference for the for that team. He spoke with Becky, Coach Becky. So guys, go check him out. He gets the interviews, so go check him out. Big Baby Sports on YouTube and on social media. Uh, he even interviewed Jeannie Buss, and he says it right here that she's not going to sell the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't see it happening whatsoever or anytime soon. She's going to keep the team to her heart until one of these days she will sell it, but she's not going to sell it anytime soon. But she's going to keep it very, very close to her. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, I really hope that she stays sticks with the team, and obviously, not sell it very soon because of the storied history with the Bus family, and um, yeah, she's gonna stick around for sure. She's gonna keep the team, but yeah, just saying. Big Baby Sports. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. She's amazing for sure. Wilson. Yeah, she is honestly one of the best players in WNBA right now. Can't really think of any others. I mean, sure, there's there's the others, but at the same time, she's up there as. I don't want to compare her to anybody right now, but she's kind of like I don't know, like the LeBron James maybe of the WNBA right now. I mean, I'm not sure, but at this point, yeah, she's amazing for sure, without a doubt. Good for you, man. Guys, go check out Big Baby Sports. He gets the interviews. It's awesome. I can't even get an interview with anybody, but it is what it is. I mean, maybe one of these days, but at the same time, he gets them. He even interviewed Jeannie Buss and all Lakers legends, James Worthy, and all that, and Byron Scott, and now recently with the LA Sparks and the Las Vegas Avs, and one of them is the leader of that team in Wilson for sure. So, guys, go check him out. Big Baby Sports on YouTube and on Instagram and all over social media. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Big Baby Sports, for the love support. But yeah, I mean, getting back to what I was talking about, is that the Lakers at this point have to thank LeBron James for the pay cut, if anything. At this point, they have to make sure and go into this, continuing to go this offseason with the impression of upgrading this roster. I mean, at this point, we're going with the same roster that we had last season. Obviously, it did not work out, and for obvious reason, because of the defensive side of the ball, and them, if anything, not really being the offensive shooting team that we expected. And now, with the idea of now we lost, Spencer Dinwiddie and now Torian Prince to the Bucks. If the only replacements that we got in, and that is our draftees in Dalton Connect and Bronny James. So, if anything, Still, there's got to be some improvements. If anything, I want to improve the point guard position. You had to trade, you know, Gabe Vincent, if anything, but at the same time, you just have to find the right trade out there when it comes down to it. And my hope is that they give up some players to any team and just free up some cap space for them to probably sign Gary Trent Jr. He's still available out there for the Lakers for them to sign, so just have to wait and see about that. And then you have Spencer Dinwiddie, who's still out there for the Lakers, who are also eyeing that. Um, but if they have to make a trade out there, Lauri Markkanen is still out there for the Lakers to make a trade with the Utah Jazz. Jeremy Grant is still out there for a potential trade for the Lakers. And then there's Kyle Kuzma, who I personally would love to bring back, if anything. I mean, I think he was a great fit for this Lakers team. And then when we traded for him for one of the worst trades in NBA in Lakers history, and that is for Russell Westbrook. I mean, if anything, he was the type of fit for this Lakers team was like our third option, if you will. And now the way that he improved his game with the Washington Wizards, and if anything, he'll be a nice addition to this Lakers team again. And if anything, you could give up one first round pick to bring him in, but at the same time, it sort of remains to be seen if the Lakers will give up a first round pick for Kyle Kuzma. I mean, you already did it. You already did it with the Washington Wizards before when you give up the assets for Russell Westbrook. So, if anything, the Lakers have to be very cautious when it comes to making a trade with the Washington Wizards again. But, at the same time, bringing back Kyle Kuzma would be awesome as well. So those are the three targets at this point when it comes to trades. I know Brook Lopez is in the room of potential trades with the Lakers, but the Bucks are asking for a first round pick for Brook Lopez. I mean, he's up there and he's 35, 36 years old. So can he still bring the defensive effort to help out Anthony Davis and this Lakers team to be contenders in the Western Conference? It's kind of remains to be seen. When it comes down to that. So it sort of remains to be seen at this point, and I'm not sure how the Lakers will potentially improve this team when it comes to trades that's out there, but those are the best ones available at this point. It sort of remains to be seen. It really is. And, the best trade option for the Lakers, if anything, is Lauri Markkanen. He is out there, and with the Kings now getting DeMar DeRozan, it kind of opens up an opportunity for the Lakers at this point to make an offer with the Utah Jazz for Lauri Markkanen. I mean, you can give up 2 first-round picks for a guy like him. That's just me. I mean, I know some of you may say that's a bit too much, but that's a perfect fit for this Lakers. I mean, if anything, Lauri Markkanen has the favorability of LeBron James. I mean, I know a couple of months ago he mentioned him during the podcast with JJ Redick before he got hired by the Los Angeles Lakers. And, if anything, LeBron raved about him. He loves to have Lauri Markkanen as starting lineup with him. So, and then AD part of that. I mean, that'll also bring a lot to the table. And he can play multiple positions as well. I mean, Lauri Markkanen during his times in Cleveland played the center position at times. But it's not to say that he will do it with the Lakers, but at the same time, he can play multiple positions. He can power forward, small forward, now center recently with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, when he has to, he will need to show up at times. So Lauri Markkanen is the best trade option for the Lakers. Jeremy Grant. I just don't want the Lakers to give up their first round picks for him. I know that the Portland Trailblazers are fleecing the Lakers out of their picks. Asking for 2 first round picks for him, and that's what all teams are doing at this point. And it's kind of sucks to see that. That's why we haven't seen any moves lately by the Lakers when it comes to trades, because those picks are so valuable. There are lottery selections. Think about that. That's further down, 2028, and then you have 2030 or 2031. I mean, that's a ways out for the Lakers to make any type of selections with those. So, you have to very you have to really make sure when you look at those trades, it's like, hey, is it worthy of our two first round pick? That's why I say marketing at best is worthy of a two first round picks. Uh, Donovan Mitchell, those type of picks, and throw in some players in that. Yeah, I mean, those are worthy of two first round picks, if anything. So yeah, at this point, Lakers have to do their homework and hopefully they make something happen for the better for this Lakers team to improve and be in a great situation within the Western Conference because now it's loaded. It's loaded. The Lakers are still where they're at. At best, they are a 7 seed, 8 seed type of team with this current roster. And I just want the Lakers to improve in that particular standing. If you get Marketing, you'll be like the fourth, maybe the fifth best team in the Western Conference because of the Kings' improvement of getting DeMar DeRozan. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So, just got a comment here from Social Johnson 84. Welcome to the live stream. I love your profile, man. I'm a Broncos fan, diehard Broncos fan. So just want to put that out there. I feel like a lot of these players don't want to be involved with the Lakers circus. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of seems like it's kind of like that trend now. I mean, we saw it with Klay Thompson. He said that he doesn't want to join the Lakers because it's so similar to the Golden State Warriors. I mean, I think that's just an excuse for him to just say that he wanted to get paid, and Lakers were not going to, uh, and he wants to be in a better situation, I guess. So even though the Lakers did offer him a longer year and 80 million, I mean, that's just blasphemous of that type of aspect that he didn't want to join the Lakers then. Then you have DeMar DeRozan, who wanted to get paid. The Lakers didn't want to pay him, so it's like, okay, I'm staying away from that franchise. I'm going to go somewhere else, and uh, that's what he. That's what basically happened. He went to the Kings. He's still staying in California, uh, where he was born. Even though he was born in LA, Compton, but it's still California. So it is. I guess you could say what it is, but at the same time, it is the Kings. So it's just a slap in the face to Laker fans and Lakers organization for him to join I guess you can say a rival team, but at the same time, I don't really consider the Kings as our rival. But it is at least they're a rival to what the Denver Nuggets is. Just have to say about that. So, um, and then you had Buddy Hield, who joined the Warriors because didn't want to. He wanted to be part of a winning team. So that's kind of a shot at the Lakers, and it kind of stung a bit because Lakers are known for winning. Okay, it's either win or bust when it comes to every single season. We live and die by the Lakers when it comes to wins, and when you lose, you get criticized directly. And when it comes down to that type of notion, I mean, I kind of understand why players don't want to be involved with the Lakers, but at the same time, it is the Lakers. The Lakers are still a storied franchise in sports history. When you're part of a Lakers team, things happen for you. And the fact that most teams, most players, don't want to come to the Lakers because of the craziness. I mean, I just have to say it is kind of ridiculous to the fact that we have to hear that type of malarkey, if you will. So, if anything, uh, yeah, I mean, I still hope that there are players out there that want to join the Lakers. It's just the Lakers have a situation where they have to free up some player cap space, free up some space, roster spots, so they can make some room and be shut off some salary caps, so they can go after players in free agency and improve there. But at the same time, you could make a trade to free up, shut off some caps space for sure. So you have to really make sure that the best trade is out there, will improve your team and also help you out in free agency. And especially now with LeBron taking a pay cut around 2.53 million to help Lakers out to get somebody for a taxpayer mid-level around 7 to 8 million now. It is a good, huge improvement now for Lakers to make some sort of signee or potential trade that's out there. So we just have to wait and see. It's another waiting situation. This is probably the first time ever that I ever witnessed a free agency involving the Lakers that they haven't made any moves yet. So, or trades, if any. So it is a tough situation where the Lakers are at. But I kind of understand what you're saying. Social Johnson 84. If anything, I just have to hope and wait for the Lakers to do something to improve this team. But once again, it's just another waiting game situation. So we just have to wait and see. Howdy to you too. Really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. Guy Smithson, welcome to the live stream. Never had doubts about LeBron taking a little less. He is not stupid and needs help. Um, yeah, I mean that's what is the situation is. I mean the first attempt that LeBron did for the Lakers to is that he didn't want to sign his contract before Lakers make some sort of big move. And when Rob Pelinka took his sweet time and not making any sort of offers that will entice players to come, LeBron at this point said, "Okay, I'm just going to sign my max." But then yesterday he said, "I will take a pay cut. Why not? I'll help you guys out. You guys will have the spending power to at least get somebody for a mid taxpayer mid level exception, somewhere around now 7 to 8 million." I mean, he gave up like what 2.5 or 3 million type of cash back to the Lakers. So it is kind of helpful in that. But at the same time, I mean, the fact that we missed out on the top free agents, it's just kind of hurts a bit. But there's still Gary Trent Jr. He's still out there, and then there is a possibility that the Lakers could make a trade out there. I mean, with the Kings out of the situation, I don't know how more of an improvement they can do. I mean, they got DeMar DeRozan, so they're pretty good where they're at when it comes to the standings in the Western Conference. But the Lakers can make a move for Lauri Markkanen. I still think that he is still a favorite for the Lakers to pursue. Um, but it sort of remains to be seen what the Utah Jazz wants. Obviously, they will want the 2 first-round picks that the Lakers want, and most teams are asking that from the Lakers because at this point they're being desperate about it. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, you really have to at this point because of how your roster is right now. You're basically running with the same team back that you did last season. Only the only changes are draft fees and Spencer Dinwiddie and uh, Torian Prince. I mean, he moved on, but Spencer Dinwiddie, he's not with the team right now. But according to reports lately, is that the Lakers are showing interest in Spencer Dinwiddie and Gary Trent Jr. If anything, I would rather have Gary Trent Jr. than Spencer Dinwiddie, but you never know. I want to improve the point guard position when it comes to the rotations, if anything. So, if anything, I want to improve in that particular area. But at the same time, you do need a center. Center is also another important thing to help out Anthony Davis. So, um, that's why Brooke Lopez is out there, but the Bucks are asking for a first round pick. I personally will not give up a first round pick to improve to get a Brooke Lopez who's up there in 35, 36 years old, up there in age. I mean, if he was 32 or 30 years old, why not give up a first round pick for Brooke Lopez? Why not? They did it before. So it's something that I think the Lakers just have to really focus on and not give up so many assets to just get somebody just for a temporarily solution. So especially picks that are further out. I mean, if you're giving out like a 2027, 2026 first round pick, which I don't think the Lakers have, so then yeah, why not? I mean, that could be a possibility. But at the same time, those are picks that are further out, and you give up those picks that will help you out for many years to the point that you reach that type of year that it's like, okay, we still have players like Lauri Markkanen or maybe a Donovan Mitchell still with us. They're playing at an elite level, and it's that type of deal. So at this point, I really hope that the Lakers just make something happen that is reasonable and will not let us shake our heads and say, "Why did you make that move?" type of deal. So um, we just have to wait and see about that. So you know, we just have to wait and see. Third star isn't big is bag. Sorry, third star ain't his bag. DeRozan knew he dropped from 17 shots a game and maybe 12 shots per game, and his stock would drop when he's not averaging 24 points per game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, his stock did drop for sure when it comes to his shooting efforts. I mean, he's not the best shooter. I mean, if anything, he's not. He's only shot around 29, 30% from the three throughout his career. So I kind of see the hesitation of why the Lakers maybe did not bring him in. But at the same time, he does bring scoring. He still shoots around 22, 24 points per game. But I think now with the stage of his career, getting his now, I think for sure his last huge contract ever. So after he's done, he may sign some veteran minimums or taxpayer mid levels after that. So that's still if he still plays at an elite level when it comes to scoring wise. But yeah, I mean, he may at this point or it just that's probably where his stock is right now, and I kind of agree with you on that. Uh, Please be clear, LeBron James, by helping the Lakers a bit on his salary, is really helping his chances of making the team around him better. He benefits. Um, yeah, I mean, if anything, I kind of understand. I mean, 2.5, 3 million is not a lot, but I think it will help the Lakers out a bit to improve on their efforts to get somebody visa free agency. I mean, still they have to make some room on the roster aspect. So, they have to trade some players to free up some roster spots and shed some salary cap for sure. So they can be around the second apron still. Um, but yeah, I mean, at this point, the only players that are available in free agency is like Gary Trent Jr. and Spencer Dinwiddie, which is reports out there. Go check it out on Bleacher Report that says that the Lakers are eyeing Spencer Dinwiddie and Gary Trent Jr. So, he I personally want Gary Trent Jr. over Spencer Dinwiddie, but if you have to improve the point guard position, trade Gabe Vincent, then throw in Spencer Dinwiddie. You never know, but we just have to wait and see. I mean, if anything, the only help that's beneficial for the Lakers is that they have to trade some of their players and shut off some cap space so they can have some breathing room with the help of LeBron, giving them that time discount to maybe go after somebody that can be around like a mid-level exception, maybe around 10 million. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating here, but at the same time, I mean, I'm like, they had to do something to improve the team when it comes to trades, if anything. But we just have to wait and see about that. So it's a waiting game at this point. I'm not sure what the Lakers' mindset is now because we are on our seventh day of free agency and they haven't really done anything yet. So uh, Gary Trent Jr. is a solid off the bench role player who doesn't need to be the number one or two scoring option. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And if anything, he'll be a great addition for our sixth man coming off the bench. I mean, I don't see him starting. If anything, it'll be Austin Reeves. And if D'Angelo Russell still sticks around, he'll be our point guard for sure. And you have LeBron, then you have Anthony Davis, but the center position is still questionable. I'm not sure if Anthony Davis will play the center, and then they'll have maybe Rui Hachimura if he still stays with the roster and or with the team, and then you have Vando, who if he's 100% healthy, I think he'll be better fit next to Anthony Davis than Rui is. But we saw recent solutions from this Lakers team is that when Rui is in the starting lineup, we win games. And you never know, maybe the Lakers will go with that, but we just have to wait and see about that. So, but if anything, Gary Trent Jr. will be a solid addition to the Lakers team. It sort of remains to be seen if the Lakers will sign him or will they shut off some cap space when it comes to trades and then sign him then. Hopefully, he still stays available by then, but it would be nice to have him for sure. But we just have to wait and see about that because he would be a great addition to this Lakers team. And like you said, I mean, he will not be the first, not be the second. If anything, he'll be like the third or fourth option or fifth option for this Lakers team when it comes to scoring and shooting. So, if anything, shooting, he's more of a 3 and D type of player. He is kind of gives me kind of like a Danny Green vibes when it comes to his skill set, what he brings to the table. So I think if anything, he'll be a nice addition to this Lakers team. He'll bring defense, which obviously we needed to improve on for sure. So changes needs to happen to the second rotation and for the better. And Gary Trent Jr. will be a great piece to this Lakers team if the Lakers do go after him. And he's the only player really that I really think about when it comes to availability in free agency. Because after DeRozan left, he's only the one guy left. But there's also Sadiq Bey, but I'm not sure what his situation is. But he'll be a nice addition for sure for this Lakers team as well. But he'll bring defense as well to the table. But if anything, number one priority at this point is to get Gary Trent Jr. in my opinion. But we just have to wait and see about that. Okay, DeMar is too old for a big cost move that would hurt the future. That maybe that's why I kind of saw why the Lakers did not pursue DeMar DeRozan to the extent of what the Kings did, but yeah, I agree with you on that. If anything, I just like DeMar DeRozan because of the LA aspect, but at the same time, he does bring scoring for you. I think he would have been like the third option scorer for the Lakers if LeBron was sitting out and he, needs some time to rest. I think DeMar DeRozan would have stepped in and be that second option for the Lakers or number one if Anthony Davis was not having a scoring night. So, he'll bring that to the table when it comes to scoring because he was still scoring at this stage of his career. I mean, I was surprised, when he in Chicago made the All-Star appearance and helped the Chicago Bulls reach the playoffs, and because he was being the number one option for them because of his scoring. I mean, he was not best for being a shooter for anything, but yeah, I kind of see what you're coming at. He is 35, about to be 36, I believe. So. And like I said, this is probably his last big contract that he'll be getting. So, which is obviously what the Kings are giving him now. So that is something that it kind of puts into question: is that will he live up to the expectation that he had in Chicago with the Kings now? Sort of remains to be seen. But we just have to wait and see about that. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I know he's up there in age, but at the same time, if he still brings scoring for you, giving you 20, 24, 23 points per game, I mean, why not? If he can still do that for you, then you obviously win when it comes to signing him, but in that particular area. But yeah, I mean, I just have to put that out there. So thank you for putting that out there. Let's read some more here before I end this live stream. And once again, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate the conversations that we have on here. I mean, I rarely go live, and lately during free agency I have, but it's just because of my frustrations of the Lakers and putting out some trades ideas and speculations. And plus, I have some free time to talk about the Lakers when it comes to the morning time, but I do have to get to work. So I will end this live stream very, very soon. So I'll answer some other questions and then I will end this live stream very soon. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate all the love and support. It'll be fun to see what happens with Hansen, this summer. 6'8", 230. Clearly a talent shooter, maybe our next Trevor Ariza type. Yeah, I love that kid. This guy, I saw him yesterday in the summer league, watching his game. The guy scored 17 points and went. I think I have his stats right here in front of me. He was amazing. I loved his skill set, what he brings to the table, and he really does give me. Yeah, that's a great comparison when it comes to Trevor Ariza. When it comes to his shooting, when it comes to his skill set, what he brings to the table. I'm looking at it right now on my Facebook page. We have a big following on Facebook. So guys, go check me out on social media, on Facebook. We have 9,000 followers on Facebook. So, the support is strong when it comes to that particular area. And also on ZSN on YouTube. I'm seeing the subscribers subscribing to this channel. And recently we could potentially hit 5,000 with your love support. So please, guys, show me the love support. Hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Looking at stats right now, he did go 5 of 7 from the three, shot 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is a steal for us. He's a steal for the Lakers. The fact that he signed a two-way contract, which is good news for the Lakers. If he continues to play the way that he is right now, I know it's summer league, so I don't want to overreact, but at the same time, if he can give you scoring and shooting like that, the only knock that he probably has on him is that his athleticism and his speed, if you will. He's not like the best when it comes down to that, but he's still you give you give him the ball in his hands, he will shoot it, he'll make them. So that's obviously what you want, a catch and shoot type of player. So um, yeah, I mean, if anything, I think he's a good fit for this Lakers team if he is part of the Lakers roster. I mean, that's what's great about the Lakers and their developmental of players. They know talent when they see it. I mean, obviously we saw it from Austin Reeves, Alex Caruso, and now with this kid, if he live up to his expectations and what he did in that game tonight or yesterday, could obviously do wonders for the Lakers. So, if anything, I think he has a bright future for this Lakers team, and maybe he'll be our next Trevor Ariza. You never know. So, uh, let's read some more here before I end this live stream. Let's continue on. Hinson looked way comfortable. Yeah, I mean, you can just tell by his game yesterday was that he was showing his efforts and showing a lot of um, potential when it comes to his expectation of just proving his worth on this Lakers team. And if he lived up to the hype and what he's done yesterday and continues to do what he's doing now, maybe he'll have an opportunity to be on the Lakers roster. You never know. So, and be our next, I don't want to say the next Austin Reeves in the specs of being undrafted player. That's what I'm trying to say. Not the next Austin Reeves. It's just, we had great undrafted players, obviously, Alex Caruso. Then you have Austin Reeves, and now maybe this guy. I mean, Blake Hinson is a guy that has a lot of potential now. So I really hope that he does um, live up to the hype, hopefully, and continues his efforts and his improvement in the summer league. Probably with the South Bay Lakers, we will probably see him play there. And if he shows some improvements, shows some greatness, and his shooting is just elite, if he does shoot the way that he is, went 5 of 7 from the three. I mean, not bad. Fire type of number, 17 points as well. So good job for him. So, and we have to give a lot of credit to some of the players that really showed up in the summer league as well. I mean, I know Dalton Connect did not have the best shooting, but he did score 12 points. So, give him a lot of credit in that. But I know Bronny did only scored 4 points. Still needs improvement for sure on his game. But lately, I've been seeing that he's trying to improve on his defensive game. And that's kind of good, in the aspects of if he wants to contribute to the Lakers, maybe he will contribute on the defensive side of the ball than he is offensively. But you never know. I mean, things may be a bit interesting of what his game will be, not for this next season, but many, many seasons to come for Bronny. But I know one thing, he will be playing more often with the South Bay Lakers than he is with the Lakers or regular season. So, but we will see that for sure because of the father and son aspects of making history and all that. But if anything, it is something that I am looking forward to seeing his game for sure. But we just have to wait and see. So let's read some more here. We do need defense/shooter players, not the one and the other player. Um, Yeah, we do need it. That's why I mentioned Gary Trent Jr. because he is a 3 and D type of player. He can play, he can shoot, and he can also play well defensively. I see your other comment here, Bruce Brown. That could be another possibility for a potential trade with the Toronto Raptors. So maybe he is still available for trade. I didn't really think about him as much because there's not a lot of talks about him, but you never know. He could be a possibility. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So, but yeah, he's not a bad choice. I agree with you on that. He'll be a nice addition to this Lakers team on the defense and shooting aspects for this Lakers team. I mean, look what he did with the Denver Nuggets. They won the first championship in franchise history because of that guy. I mean, he was amazing for them, especially if coming off the bench, bringing his defensive effort and his shooting. So, but when they got rid of or let him walk in free agency, look how the Denver Nuggets look now. I mean, sure, they were contenders, but at the same time, they needed the efforts from their second unit, and they were pretty depleted on their efforts to show up when it comes to their second unit. So it kind of tells you that Bruce Brown was your key core of your second unit. I'm just saying. So, but good choice there for sure. LeBron James needs guys like that. His championship team thrives on that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he needs 3 and D type of players. That's why when the Lakers made the team in 2020, it's surrounded by Danny Green and players who can be a 3 and D caliber shooters, and uh, that's why Lakers tried their best to improve the team as much as they can when it comes to that type of effort. So that's why I think Gary Trent Jr. brings me type of Danny Green vibes, or if anything, gives me type of he's the type of player that can very fit well next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So you have to find the right fit. And if you have to look for Gary Trent Jr. in that, then why not do that for sure. So but yeah, you have to find the needs, and LeBron needs the needs to potentially get his fifth ring. But at this point, trades is the way to go for the Lakers for sure. Hunter, welcome to the live stream. Do you think that Jeannie has her hands crossed? I've been hearing Laker fans because I. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, I mean, there's probably some frustrations from Jeannie for sure, and the fan aspects. She's probably hearing that for sure. So that's why I think Rob Lincoln's job is on the line. And if anything, if he doesn't make any huge improvements to the Lakers team, that his job probably is in jeopardy. But at the same time, and I saw your comment down here. I'm going to read that for sure. He was Kobe's agent and Rob Godfather too. Yeah, that's also the type of issue there when it comes to Jeannie Buss and Rob Lincoln relationship, the Kobe aspect. So, but at the same time, if you are not trying to if you're not proving the team that you need to improve uh, to help us be competitive in the Western Conference, then your job is on the line. You have to make some sacrifices. So Jeannie has to learn that going into potentially if Lakers don't go further than what they did last season in the playoffs, and somehow they continue with the roster that they have right now, then yeah, Rob Pelinka, your job is on the line. It's unfortunate, and believe me, I love Kobe, and to see what happened to him, in that tragic day. I mean, it's like Rob Pelinka, Rob Pelinka gives us the type of Kobe's spirit, if you will, when it comes to him being part of the Lakers organization. But when you're not making right moves and type of changes to this Lakers roster for the better to be competitive in the Western Conference, you have to put that all to the side, or you have to put the love aspects to the side and really consider what's best for this team. And if you have to give up, or fire Rob Pelinka because of it, then you have to fire him. I mean, that's the reality. And my hope is that he does something to improve this team, but it's just sort of remains to be seen at this point. It's kind of questionable at the moment of what the Lakers should do when it comes to trades and stuff like that. So, um, but yeah, I mean, But this is the reality. I mean, no changes, not improving gets your job, you know, you know, on the line. So yeah, for sure. I mean, my hope is that Rob Plinkett does do something. I think he will, but it's just would it be a game changer? I mean, if you can get Lowry Market in, that would be amazing. And if you sign Gary Trent Jr., I mean, that would be awesome as well. So I think his job will be saved then. But it all sort of depends on where you stand at in the Western Conference. I mean, the Lakers starts to win with Lowry Marketing and Gary Trent Jr. finds his rhythm, find his fit with the Lakers team, and the Lakers just starts to win and all that. I mean, that would be amazing. And Rob Pelinka would obviously save his job then, but we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see about that. So thank you, Hunter. I really do appreciate your comments, and we really got into the emotional aspects uh, of the relationship of Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss for sure. So, um, but yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm rooting for Rob for sure to make something happen, but at the same time, I'm in the aspects of reality, and that is that if he still doesn't make a move because this is our seventh day of free agency and nothing has happened yet. So, um, but hopefully it happens very soon. So I'm rooting for Rob for sure. So um, let me read this comment here. Let's see. Um, Lakers also lack the best players. Rodman, yeah, Avery, yeah. I mean, you need those type of rough riders for sure. It's just I'm not sure who's still out there for that. I mean, I want to say Sadiq Bey gives me type of vibes of that, but I can't really think of one on top of my head at the moment. But yeah, you need those type of tough type players. I mean, Meta was amazing for us for sure. Rick Fox was awesome. Even Rodman with the Chicago Bulls, he was that type of rough rider, bangs with every single player, and gets in your face type of thing. And that's what um, Meta World Peace was for us for sure. But is there somebody still out there? I can't really think of one. Sadiq Bey gives me that type of vibes, but I'm not sure if he has that type of toughness. But you never know. We just have to wait and see about that. We just have to wait. I mean, I know Austin Reeves does. Maybe he'll be that guy for us. I mean, we just have to wait and see. Wait and see about that. So we just have to hopefully wait and see for the Lakers to potentially make some sort of moves. My hope is that Gary Trent Jr. will still be available by the time the Lakers make a trade with some other team so they can right away sign him. But, we just have to wait and see. I think he'll be a great fit for the Lakers team. And, if you have to improve on the point guard positions, I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie is still out there for the Lakers to sign. I know the reports from Bleacher Report still indicates that the Lakers are eyeing him. So we just have to wait and see about that. And hopefully the Lakers will um, improve soon because the West is being very competitive, and now with the Kings getting DeMar DeRozan, it's getting more tougher now. But hopefully, a big trade will happen for the Lakers for the better, and maybe they will be a much better team for sure going into next season. But we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see it for that for sure. So guys, yeah, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And I just got a comment here from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Sunday to you too. And hope you guys have an enjoyable Sunday. I really appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Once again, great conversations that we had on here. I really want to thank uh, everyone who joined this live stream. Gay Smithson, Guy Smithson. Sorry, Guy Smithson. Thank you so much for joining me, and I want to thank every single one of you as well. And Hunter, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And Who else? Who else should I thank? Big Baby Sports, thank you. Social Johnson 84. Uh, Samurai Beast Warrior, Nathaniel, Samuel, Nicola, and E. Kelly. Thank you all so much for the love, support, and the appreciation you guys have on here. Let me read this real quick. The blueprint for championship team shares common traits. Yeah, for sure. I absolutely agree. And hopefully Lakers will live up to that, hopefully. So, but yeah, I want to thank every single one of you for joining me on this live stream. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And if you haven't yet, follow me all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. We have a big following on Facebook. We have 9,000 followers on Facebook. And we have a great following here on YouTube. We just reached 4,400 subscribers. We're getting close to the big number that I'm hoping to reach, and that is 5,000 subscribers. If we can reach that, just share my live streams, share my videos all over social media, and I really appreciate if you guys just keep the trend, keep the trend going out there for everyone to subscribe to ZSN. I'll be much appreciated if you guys do that for me and just get my channel out there, get the name out there, ZSN, all over social media, all over the internet. Once again, I want to thank every single one of you for joining me again, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope in the next live stream or next video is that the Lakers will sign somebody, and hopefully they will trade somebody that will make a huge impact on this Lakers team. Let's hope Rob redeems himself and make something happen because we really need to improve to be better in the Western Conference and to be competitive in the Western Conference. So, um, we just have to hope and wait for that, and hopefully it will happen very, very soon. So, let's go, Rob. Let's go. Really appreciate all of you joining, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.